They did it with robot arms. Robot arms.
Oh, like,
That's
what's his name? The red semi we were just talking about.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Red semi.
He did it.
He sent me up to the dark side of the moon.
Full circle. Did not put it up there. Zero gravity.
He took care of me, but he said no bubbles.
And don't tell anyone I'm here.
All right, so here we are doing another episode of the Every Third Saturday podcast. Today we got Eric,
That's me.
Amos, and James, otherwise known as Jameis.
Power couple.
Why is there a Hershey Kisses wrapper in there?
Oh.
You're the only one who's ever mentioned that.
I can't see
It
it.
got trapped in there when I put it in the case, and I never wanted
just
to
left
open
it?
the case. Yeah, so I just left it.
It's perfect.
You're just eating a Hershey Kisses, well,
Not me.
even better.
Chocolate's disgusting.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, the man that doesn't like chocolate or pineapple on pizza, but his karma is that he can't drink bubbles.
Correct.
That is weird.
No bubbles.
No bubbles?
No, I had a Nissen fundoplication surgery.
I don't think that's a real word.
I didn't think so either until I had it.
You don't think most things are words?
This is true.
So now I can't drink bubbles. It hurts bad. And I can't eat vegetables with like celery,
Like the stringy bits.
like with like a fibrous coating on them. I can't eat that.
Like an apple? What about like a...
You know what? I haven't had an apple in 8 years since the surgery. I just bought one this weekend because I said I'm going to try.
And you were tired of seeing the doctor?
Oh yeah.
Because one a day. I can't
Right.
eat apples because it makes my throat itch.
Oh, yeah, you're allergic.
allergic.
Yeah.
Allergic to apples.
I'm allergic to raw apples. The only raw ones. You bake it, put it in a pie, make applesauce out of it, I'm good.
All kinds.
All kinds. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think it's really just the skin. So if I peeled it, it'd probably be okay. So whatever they put on apples as they're growing. Or it could be the pollen.
Water?
Or the
Sunshine.
cyanide. Isn't there cyanide?
Okay, let's
Apple
pretend that
arsenic.
people don't use
Arsenic. That's what it
pesticides.
is. Yeah.
All
Arsenic.
right. And herbicides.
Genetically modified apples.
GMOs, if you will. GMAs.
GMO.
GM apples?
Jumos.
How do you
Jim
like?
apples?
It's a great podcast.
I don't know that this one's gonna make it, boys.
No, you don't even know. This is the Wonder Team year, I think, maybe.
So
We're just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
we just sent a giant rocket into space, and that's pretty cool. I used to be freaking wild into space when I was a kid. I used to write to NASA, and they'd send me back pictures and autographed astronaut things.
Oh, that's really cool.
That is really cool.
But I don't write to them anymore.
Your dream.
When did you
Email
stop?
them now?
I think I go to their junk now.
Who is this Tom McKenna?
Spam filtered?
In 40 years now, he just won't stop.
I mean, that's awesome. Like,
I think so.
yeah.
Do you have any of the pictures that they would send you?
No. I have very little. Like, we were going through pictures because Jesse's mom passed away. We were going through stuff, and man, they have pictures of everything. They were always taking pictures. Mm-hmm. My family is like, I don't know what, like,
We don't need a court record for this.
We don't need evidence.
oh, we got nothing.
Funny story about pictures and space. I'm going to link the two right here. So Armageddon, right? When Rockhound's on the nuclear warhead and he's riding it, right? So when I took my family out to Camp Pendleton on vacation, there's a giant howitzer that sits outside the Marine Corps Museum. And so I straddled it. And there's a picture of me straddling a 155.
A giant
cannon.
can.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
goes pretty hard.
Has nothing to do with space. Just for
Armageddon part where he's riding the
Oh,
nuke.
gotcha. Okay.
And then I was riding
has
the
something to do with
howitzer.
space. Okay.
Yeah.
Please get off the nuclear warhead.
It's nuclear, dummy. S is silent.
So we sent these 4 astronauts. They're now past the point of where any other human has gone.
Furthest in history.
That's pretty neat.
Right?
But now I think it was only for 30 minutes, but they were out of communication contact
Yeah.
on the dark side of the moon.
Dark side.
That's where the Transformers are.
And Pink
Optimus
Floyd.
Prime is waiting to, come back and defend Earth from the Decepticons.
That's how
That's
cool
exactly
would that be?
what the astronaut said.
I knew it. I knew it.
No one knew what was on the backside of the moon, and then they were like,
That's where all the
There he is.
Transformers are. That's where the Autobots went.
"That's."
I wish I had read that article because I saw a headline today that like they saw some colors on the backside of the moon that were
Oh,
different.
it's dark.
There were so many questions I didn't want to open it.
Oh, I've opened it. Now my brain hurts.
Yeah, so the dark side, huh?
No one's going to Pink Floyd.
Well, that's, I mean,
Okay, pretty much.
I mentioned it. But
Could have guessed where Eric was going with it.
I mean, CPR man told me Imperial March.
that
So then I
that
was like trying to
great.
sing it, but then I had to count at the same time, and that made my brain hurt.
So we had CPR class this morning as a staff, and it went pretty smooth.
I like
Everyone,
that.
Surprisingly,
He's a
yeah.
good instructor.
everyone
Passed, I think. It did look as though Kayla was not compressing hard enough.
saw a red light on her
Yeah.
on her dummy.
They said, not push harder, I think. She can't do it. I don't know.
Not saying anything.
Plead the fifth.
But you push on the dummy's chest, and I kept getting a red light, and I couldn't figure out why. And he wasn't correcting me, so that wasn't helpful.
Yeah, it's one of those things where that like he did say that the timing window on those is a
Set
little
right
bit
at 110.
Yeah, it's really hyper specific.
Yeah.
And when we would do the training, because I used to be an AHA trainer, it was always just the biggest things you're worried about is one, trying to go fast enough, but you really need to focus on that like depth and rhythm,
yeah.
right? And then letting that recoil happen.
And when you're using those dummies, like it's already unnerving enough, but then the whole time I was thinking about actually doing it on somebody, and like, I'm not sure, I might vomit if I felt somebody's chest crack whilst I'm doing CPR on them.
You wouldn't
Well,
be the first.
Yeah. I'm sure, Amos, you have experience with that.
Yeah, it's really unnerving the first time you do it. Like you're already hopped up on the the adrenaline rush, and then so everything is in hyper focus, right? All the sounds, all the textures, all the feeling, and
Crunch.
Like I said, you wouldn't be the first person to be like freaked out when that happens.
Well, and two, you break their rib and it stabs them in the heart. Now they're really dead.
Yeah, I mean, they talk about that, but statistically, it's one of the things where
It'd be a freak.
it happens, but it's not like every time you do it, it happens.
Like, isn't there like a little triangle thing down here, like a xiphoid process? or
Xiphoid
something?
process, yeah.
And then that's floating around in their body.
No.
Who knows where that is?
Right? I mean, you can pee it out like a kidney stone. I don't know.
You can definitely poop it out.
No. Ipso facto.
But yeah, no, I think I've been around a lot of instructors, and he did an excellent job. Kept it clean, kept it simple.
Yeah, very easy to follow. Kept it engaging.
And that's really what you want. Like I was in the back corner of the class and was like a little frustrated at times because I kind of get that ego popping up where it's like, man.
Yeah, you got really mad when he said take it out of their mouth if you can see it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're choking.
Right. There's so many contraindications to that, but it was actually the aspirin comment that really bothers me, and that's totally just a me thing.
Well, if you chew it, it would absorb faster, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but so aspirin's not really a blood thinner.
But it thins your blood.
It doesn't. It's the easiest way to describe it is it's like Teflon on your platelets. It doesn't let them stick together. It doesn't thin your blood like an actual blood thinner, right? Those are fibrinogen based. Anyway.
No, you can go there.
It's
For a lay person, though.
yeah, and that's the thing is like I always have to step back and put context.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why I say, like, he did a really good job keeping that context in frame. So, like,
I rated him 5 stars.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is Ben Sydow. Yeah, if you're listening, you did a great job. This
Works
is
for
your
Cintas and
this is your
AHA.
review.
yeah.
But everyone kept it professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even the dummies with bras on.
Yeah, right?
I thought this is going to go wrong.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate.
You put a bunch of prior military in there. Like, I'm surprised the jokes and sniggers didn't happen in the background.
So was I. I was just hoping.
They did, but they were just real quiet.
Real quiet.
Real quiet.
Just keep it professional, boys.
Keep your hats on. We did. We had to turn them around, though, to give rescue breaths.
Rescue
That's right.
breaths.
And that's my worst fear. Breaking the ribs is fearful, but someone throwing up in my mouth.
Oh, that's why I asked. Like, you do the breaths and then the bag deflates back into your mouth. I didn't like that.
Well, and that's one of the things, like, the more you lean into that and understand what's happening, that it really indicates that you're giving too much air. Like, those breaths are really meant to be very short and just a quick exchange. People who get hung up on it give too much breath, and then you start retaining air, even when you're, using a bag valve mask. That's really typical. You'll actually, newer folks who aren't used to it will give too much, and then they get kind of distended because it starts going into the stomach, and that's what causes that back pressure.
Spaces,
Yeah.
And do they explode?
They don't explode, but they do start to gurgle weird things out the mouth hole. Yeah.
Or the nose hole.
So we're all CPR certified now.
We are. And AED.
Yep. Watch out,
We
world.
We have the potential any given day of someone
Yeah.
needing that AED, unfortunately. I volunteer in the supply store is first and foremost on my mind. But then it could be anyone that walks in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Coffee Talk's had a couple close calls.
Yep.
Well, and that's one of the things, like, I noticed, because I haven't recertified in probably 5-6 years, that the way AHA, because they review theirs, I want to say it's every 4 years, but they really did trim it down to focus on what it takes to get somebody to get over that fear. And I think you made a really good point on that, is like, we want to teach you what it is to step into those places when it happens. And be comfortable doing it even when you're uncomfortable. But
Yeah, outside of actually having to do it, I don't know that you could have better training than that.
Yeah.
And then talking about the Good Samaritan law, with being such a litigious world we live in, I mean, I thought that was a good point too, because it's like, I ain't touching, they're going to sue me. They're going to wake up and sue me for, a broken rib.
I was always paranoid about that, putting stickers on my car or like having the EMS logos on the vehicle, because it's like you drive by one accident and somebody sees it, and there's the potential for a patient abandonment. There's been a few cases that have gone both ways, but
Well, how many times have you been sued?
Well, yeah, I was about to bring that up.
Right?
I think you hold the record in Colorado for being sued.
North Dakota.
Same thing.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's not unusual for that to happen, just because, like you said, it's kind of the way the society has accepted it. And a lot of it's just silly,
I think it's a money grab.
Yeah, well,
Some
and
people
people
and-
think it's a cash cow, and it's an easy way to get kind of a quick check, but it's those tertiary things that happen when you do that, right? You don't know what impact you're having on somebody else's career or somebody else's life.
Tertiary and litigious. We're just pulling out all the stops.
Tertiary.
You said it the first time, right? You got to have that dictionary ready when I'm on here.
For real.
Well,
I mean, tertiary is easier than litigious, so I'm still mulling over that.
let's go back to Tom's bubble problem. What's that called again?
Yeah, right?
Can you say that
You started it off.
Wasn't a funk word in there somewhere?
No funk. Fundo.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Nissan fundoplication. They did it with robot arms.
Oh, like
That's
what's his name? The red semi we were just talking about.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Red semi.
He did it.
He's my surgeon. He sent me up to the dark side of the moon.
Full circle.
There's an operating room up there. 0 gravity.
He took care of me, but he said no bubbles.
And don't tell anyone I'm here.
Now they stick a camera in the middle, and like to use it to watch stuff.
Yeah.
And then I have 4 other scars where the robot arms went in.
Yep.
They do their thing. Because I had acid reflux so bad that I had precancerous lesions.
Ooh.
Oh, sure.
So they had to stop that. So that's the operation that stops it.
Interesting.
I haven't had heartburn since,
Well, that's good.
That's pretty
You can test
amazing.
to the
but I really miss cherry Coke.
Can you just wait for it to go flat and then drink
No, I've tried that and it sucks.
it? No. Right.
Yeah, I bet you missed carbonation. Like, so can you don't burp then?
I can. They told me I probably would not be able to, but I do have the ability to do like kind of little girl burps.
Okay, we know where this is going, right? South. This is going south, right? So,
Well, yes.
Did you have to practice to get it back?
To get what back?
You're burping?
The burp ability.
No, it just happens.
Just happened.
Wow.
It's pretty rare, but it happens. If I eat too fast.
Gulp air.
I bet is it like, do you get relief from it when you burp? Then?
Not really.
The things we take for granted.
It's one of those
you know?
bodily functions, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a thing. They told me I had to slow down eating, but I'm back to normal speed.
Who can't speed? I only have one speed.
Famine speed. So yeah, that's my Nissan fundoplication story.
They just make words up.
I assume there's a Dr. Nissan somewhere that feels pretty good about himself.
For stealing the ability to burp from people?
Yes,
That's the robot name.
sadistic.
He's a robot.
Oh, it was Nissan.
Oh, it was a car, see? Autobot. Arguably, Beast Wars was better, but I digress.
So yeah, and ginger ale. I miss ginger ale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't live without it.
You know, there's some weird phenomenon as to why it tastes better on an airplane. I don't remember what it is, but there was an article that was put out. It was like, why is ginger ale so commonly ordered on an airplane? And they were like, fun fact, at 32,000 feet, this happens, and that's why it tastes better.
The flavor profile actually changes.
I don't know, or
With
your mouth, I don't know.
Taste buds.
Artificial pressurization, who knows?
Our bodies are crazy things.
They're weird.
Yeah. Super weird.
We're never going to make sense of them.
No.
Yeah, like CPR, right? Like, who thought one day was like, I'm just going to hammer on this person's chest till they wake back up?
Yeah, and can we also talk about the thumper? That
The Lucas device?
insane.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
What is that? The automatic CPR thing?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's
It's
huge.
scary looking
Yeah.
when you see
It's
it.
Who
also-
has that though?
What's that?
Who has that?
So
That's what we were talking about.
But you would have to depend on your EMS budget.
yeah,
right?
so a lot of ALS services, the advanced life support guys will have them on their
Fire
rigs.
departments and-
Well, I say a lot. It's kind of a 50-50 shot. But we had when I was doing stuff over in North Dakota, they had them in the ER, and we had, I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 for the 4 ambulances that we had. So if it was a double paramedic team, they would get the more high priority known cardiac calls, and they'd take it out with them. It's one of those things where it's like, in theory, it's the greatest. It's kind of hard to always utilize it though, because it does take up a lot of space.
Is it strapped to the gurney or the patient or both?
They have models that do both, but usually it's just a small board, like spoon board that goes behind the patient, so it holds their back, and then it clips onto that. But you've got to
Their arms go up,
you
right?
Velcro,
Yeah.
you Velcro their hands to the sides of the machine because it's just an arch, and then it's got a plunger that comes down, and it literally creates a little bit of suction to help with the recoil. Because that's what they were finding, is that one of the biggest things is getting that refilling effect, kind of creating that vacuum was supposedly helping with high quality CPR. I can't remember if that was, I think it was designed or originally brought out in Japan, but
Mr. Nissen.
by Mr. Nissen.
My buddy's name was actually Lucas.
It was probably Yamaha because they're into everything.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, they were great if you had a couple extra hands to get it prepped, and you were doing maybe a longer transport, which was why we had them over there, is because a lot of our calls were 30 minutes or more. They were rural.
I did fact check that guy. It was 96 minutes of CPR.
Oh, for the longest out of hospital?
Yeah, I didn't find out why it took so long, but it was 96 minutes.
What year was it? Did it say what year?
Yeah, it was like 2014, 2011.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
2011 was 15
I mean,
years
15
ago,
years
which
ago,
is
but
crazy.
it's not like it was like 1947
Right.
or any other year longer ago than 2011.
I was trying to think, digging back in the back of my brain bucket. I want to say
Alliteration.
ambulances weren't even started until like the 70s.
Well, who knows?
They started.
Well, 911 didn't even start till like the 70s.
Yeah. The actual EMS service wasn't even really created
They
until...
painted red crosses on Humvees and drove them around in the World Wars.
Yeah, but stateside there wasn't an EMS system until... Man, I want to say it was...
It was like the 70s.
I want to say it was the 70s.
911.
Because there was a cardiac doctor that started it. And he actually just started by sending out 2 guys who knew very, very basic things to go pick. Because at that time, the EMS staff were just glorified taxi drivers. They just go pick them up and then bring them to the hospital. There wasn't anything done in between that time.
They were just transport.
Yeah, it was just transport. So then it was how do we train these guys to do some stuff out of the hospital that actually helps, increase survival rates.
Sure.
That was, really basic, CPR stuff, medications. It wasn't anything crazy or fancy.
No. You know what I'm kind of intrigued by, and I guess it's more so because it's battlefield medicine, but in the Marine Corps, I was not taught CPR, but you bet your damn sure I remember how to put it in an MPA.
Yeah. So, I mean, combat medicine, CPR is never, you're taking away too many assets, right? And it's a really hard thing as a medic to really get your head around, is that if you're going to provide CPR to somebody on the battlefield,
You're gunned down.
you don't stop.
Yeah, that's true.
You're stuck with that. And
Yeah.
so Elm, that was one of the guys we had overseas. He I want to say It was 28 minutes from point of injury to the cache, and then it was another 15 or 20 minutes at the cache before we got him into surgery. And we were doing CPR the whole time. We'd get a pulse back for a little bit, and then, but overall, externally, it didn't have a lot of injuries. One piece of shrapnel on the backside slid up, ended up nicking either one of the iliac veins or arteries and or the aorta. He just bled out internally. But you tied up basically 2 medics at that point.
Sure.
To just do CPR, which meant there was no combat operations beyond that.
Yeah.
So it's a really hard thing for guys. So like I came from private EMS into the military. It was hard for me to change that.
Sure.
But yeah, it is a doctrine that is
You were EMS
different.
before Army?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was a certified EMT for 2 years before I went into the military. But yeah, it kind of, and that's one of those things where like people are talking about, wanting a direct transition for these roles from the military outside. There are key differences in certain ones that there's you'd have to develop a whole program to help guys learn or help folks learn what's different.
Helmets to hard hats, take NJPs to nurses, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And there's all sorts of ways to do it. It's just, it takes a dedicated program, and how prolific is it?
Right.
And comes down to the dollar.
Prolific.
Yeah, we're going to throw out all
Not
the words.
prophylactic. Prolific. Oh, the VA pays for you to go to school if you go work for them.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter did.
Indeed.
She got all her nursing schooling paid for.
BSN, right? RN?
RN, yep.
Not BSN?
Not, I don't know.
4 years of college?
She said,
Yeah, BSN.
yeah. And then she had to go. It was like being in the military almost. They assign you to a VA somewhere in the country. Mm-hmm. And she got Kansas City, but yeah.
Which could be a lot
They
worse.
paid for, originally she got, I think, Louisville. And she was not excited about Louisville. But Kansas City's a cool town, so.
Yeah.
But
They make bats in Louisville.
They do.
The slugger.
they have a giant bat.
Yep.
Oh, I bet. I bet
That's
they do.
cooler than a giant ball of twine.
No.
Yeah.
Or a giant black duck.
Smash it.
Right?
I don't know what has been happening today. We've been on this nostalgia train,
Yeah.
and we were talking about this single screen movie theater that I grew up with as a kid that was literally heated with a wood furnace. So like halfway through the movie, the attendant would be walking down the center aisle with this wheelbarrow full of wood going like and then go all the way to the screen and then turn, and it was right there. Of course, I can't remember exactly what year, but the place ended up catching on fire.
40s?
20? Or-
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no.
Pre-depression.
Right.
The theater
90s.
was originally like built in the 20s, but yeah, it's awesome. There's still $5 a movie. Like you're not going to see a movie.
I don't even remember the last time I paid $5 for a movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I paid for a movie, period.
Well, that too.
Like, who's paying for all these movies?
I refuse. It's like $35 just to get in the door, and then concessions are another 20 or 30 for one person.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
concessions.
they grossed $100 million this weekend.
Yeah. How?
On 40 people.
Yeah. Right. Wow. I wonder if that includes because you know how Prime Video will get something, maybe not still in theaters, but right after, Zootopia 2, right? Most recent example. That and Moana 2, actually. I bought them on Prime before they started streaming on Disney, just so we could watch them a little bit earlier.
I think they differentiate between the digital release and the actual theater release.
Okay. Yeah.
I bet a lot of the, Hollywood or whatever are buying tickets too. They have to
Boost
be,
their numbers.
Yeah, they have to be buying. You know what I mean?
It's like sports teams.
Right. Yep.
buying out the empty seats right at the last minute.
Like the Twins home opener, you know, they
Right.
say how many were there.
6.
Like, no way. You know, there's no way.
I don't know if it's changed, but the NFL, if your home team did not sell out the stadium, you couldn't watch it on TV in your local market. They had the blackout rule.
Well, yeah, that wasn't too long ago.
No, it might still be. I don't know.
Because I remember that vaguely.
But I'm a Raiders fan, and so the Raiders had trouble selling tickets, so they actually
I wonder what that is.
let's not go.
I was waiting for it.
They covered like a whole section of seating behind the visitors' end zone, so they didn't get counted against them. But it was just a black curtain, just of sadness and despair.
I'm sure that probably kind of ended when the streaming services started buying like certain nights.
And this is what ticks me off beyond belief. You should be able to watch your local team on a broadcast channel. I don't want to have to stream it on Amazon. I don't want to have Peacock. I mean, you're making me have all of these different subscriptions just to watch one football game a week.
It's collusion, right? They have to be working
It's
together.
extortion
Yeah.
is what it is.
But it's not a monopoly because there's more than one.
It's not. I didn't say it was a monopoly. It's extortion.
Yep.
And I've always wanted to get an NFL Sunday ticket, but it's
That's like $350.
way expensive.
Yeah.
And then like the last 2 games of the year, it's like $40.
Yeah.
Like, of course, the Raiders' dreams have been dashed long before. There's no sense in me plunking down anything. But now there's football like every night of the week.
Yeah.
You know, Monday, Thursday.
There's
There were a number of
wasn't
Saturday
the
games
Europe
last year, I
games?
feel like.
Wasn't it the Europe games that were on Saturday or something like that?
Maybe that's what it was.
And they'll play Saturdays like in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Once the NCAA is done
Yeah.
Sure.
with the regular season, but they
Yeah, I just remember a lot of weirdly scheduled games.
Allegedly. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, if you just set the location for your VPN, you can stream it online as local from the local TV channel.
huh.
Just by going to Fox. Allegedly.
How does one set the location of one's?
Well, first you have to
VPN.
have one. You have to have a VPN.
Is this
Virtual processing network? Virtual.
I
I see commercials for
Popsicle,
NordVPN. Is that the
Nord-
same VPN?
Nord is what I used when we were in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Shane recommends Nord.
It's pretty comprehensive. It's got the most mirror sites. It's got the most server locations.
Aren't they also Russian or something like that?
I have no idea.
Wow.
What's a mirror site?
Parasites.
Mirror site.
Black Web.
It's not like a black site. It's shiny.
It's the opposite of the black site.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I'm tracking.
It's where the server is hosting from. So it looks like that's where you live.
Was it a cocktail party?
All right. What kind of restaurant is it?
This is one of those things, right? Like we've all got these random wheelhouses that we know some things about, just enough to be dangerous. But we all confuse each other by the randomness of things we know.
Yep. That's great.
Indeed.
What else do you know about space?
Yeah. Bring it back to Artemis.
To Artemis? Well, I don't know a lot about Artemis. I think SpaceX is going to get to the moon first before NASA. And
Isn't Artemis part of SpaceX though?
well,
But it's piloted
no,
by NASA?
no, Artemis is American, and the capsule, the Orion capsule that they're in now, is actually built by the European Space Agency.
Really?
Yeah. And they have a Canadian astronaut with them, which is a first. A first.
They have like 3 firsts on
That
this
is
one,
like-
didn't they? Like the
It's
first.
a pretty hot collab right there.
Yeah.
Nations on nations on nations.
Allies versus Axis.
Well, they say the Chinese are racing us to the moon.
Well, and
Be
doesn't
like, hey, China guy, like we've been there already 50 years ago.
Or just
well, and
repeat.
doesn't the International Space Station still
China
belong to
guy.
like Soviet Russia? All made in Taiwan.
Russian parts, Chinese parts, U.S. parts, all made in Taiwan.
150, okay. 250, not okay.
Movie quotes.
But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. Space is awesome. There's so many galaxies out there. It's just incredible.
I mean, it's literally an infinite void.
It is.
How about them wormholes, huh?
Black holes.
I was watching something randomly in the depravity of my lack of sleep. It was the theory that we're actually in a black hole, and that's why the edge of space, like the edge of the universe, is just so dark because it's just we're in the center of the black hole.
I've also heard that we switched to a parallel timeline in like 2012.
Oh, because the world didn't end?
Well, no, I don't know. It's like
Because of the
Mayan
Mayan
because string
calendar?
theory, right? There's all these strings, and they're all parallel universes and whatnot. And in 2012, that's part of the reason that part of the logic behind the Mandela effect is that we're actually in a different.
Sure.
And that's where we swore something happened, but it didn't, right?
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah,
Bernstein
Like-
versus Bearstein Bears.
Yeah, and like how
the
Fruit of the Loom used to have cornucopia, and now it doesn't. So people think we switched to an alternate dimension. I don't know what it was about 2012, but that's when.
Well, that was the
gotta
end
be
of
the
the
end of
Mayan
the-
calendar. Mayan Aztec calendar? Mayan?
Mayan, I think. Yeah.
Mayan.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Because they had like one of the most accurate calendars, but it just randomly ended at 2012.
Well, we also thought the world was going to end in the year 2000, but computers picked up on that pretty quick.
Yeah,
Just
that was a
with-
close one.
1 plus 1.
Yep.
Turns out that's fairly easy to compute.
Hey, we're just monkeys with fire.
And VPN.
Barrels.
But I also love the ocean.
Ooh,
Oh, that's scary.
The ocean's wild.
it's crazy how much we don't know
That
about
is
it.
so scary.
These great expanses of unknown.
That's me, man. That's I'm into that.
Sharks, I hear.
Love sharks,
Sharks.
but I
It's
truly love killer whales.
Oof.
Okay.
Orcas.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
they're badass.
I hear they're punks.
They eat sharks, don't they? Don't
They
like
beat the crap out of great whites, yeah.
They eat their livers and leave the rest.
Yep.
They don't eat the rest of it. They
Yep.
just take the liver.
that's
Don't they like play catch the seal or penguin?
Yeah.
Volleyball.
Oh, yeah,
I've
they
seen that,
teach
yeah.
their young to hunt
Yeah.
by bopping the seal around with their tails and their heads. And
Whack, whack. Very similar to game fish. They will stun their prey by giving them a little tail whip.
you know,
that's
They
awesome.
come back for it.
Or how they, I don't even know how they do it, but they kind of like mud skippers. The orcas will do that. You know, they'll go on shore.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
on
like
the
body
beach.
surf.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay, all
smart.
well and good, but giant squids. Nope.
Ooh,
Nope.
basketball eyes.
You go like 2,000 feet down or whatever, and things can live down there. I'm sorry. What?
They found things in the
Mariana Trench.
Mariana Trench.
That's what, a mile down.
No, like 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's,
You can take Mount Everest, turn it upside down,
And
and it
it's
would
still
fit in
not
the
sink
trench.
it in the Mariana Trench. Wow.
oh, we should do that.
We should
Plug that hole.
How much? So 20,000 leagues under the sea. How deep is a league?
That I don't know.
Oh,
No idea.
and why you gotta?
It's a fathom.
Why you gotta use your speed in knots? Like I tie knots. I drive miles per hour.
Yeah.
That had to do with dragging the rope behind, so they would count the knots over a set amount of time.
How do you know your knots are tied at exact intervals?
Calibrated.
You're a subject matter expert. You-
That's the knot
yeah,
guy.
that's the
He's
rope.
the knot guy. Have him tie us up quick.
No, he's not.
Ah!
Just drink my water.
In case anybody listening doesn't realize, like, this is most of our days together. Like, it's just
We're just recording it.
We're
just recording.
We're letting you into
You're
our
welcome.
mind space.
This is our
a little
inner
bit.
sanctum that you are privy to right now.
Yeah. And this is why we like interacting with everybody, because they get to bring a little piece of themselves.
That's right. That's right.
How much knowledge we can bring to the table, you know. Just meeting different people is pretty incredible.
I just started a book on Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
Freaking fascinating.
He was
Yeah.
great in
Yeah.
Only
Titanic.
like in the first couple chapters.
Yeah.
The guy was crazy.
Crazy good.
Yeah, but like you think about it in the context of his time, like everything he was doing was nuts.
Oh yeah, I know.
You ever wonder how he painted the Sistine Chapel? Like, how did he do that?
Wrong guy.
Oh, that's Michelangelo.
Wrong Italian.
Well, so there you go. How did Da Vinci paint the Sistine Chapel?
He didn't.
Bingo.
How did Michelangelo do it? Donatello?
Lots of pizza.
That pizza looks so good.
All the time.
What do you think? Do you think that pizza looked good on the Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. I love all pizza.
Yeah, pizza's my jam.
It just
Little
looks
Caesars?
perfect.
I'll eat Little
I'll eat
Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Hot and ready?
Dude,
Are they still
$5?
$5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, $10, we can go to that movie theater. Hot and ready.
Take a pizza and get out ready.
Full circle.
Date night.
No.
You can get some popcorn and a soda for all less than $20. Maybe your mom will bring you.
Just need the gas money. Get up to Bemidji.
And then another 40 minutes north.
right. It's a big black duck.
I mean, I grew up on really authentic, good New York pizza, but for some reason I'll eat any pizza.
Yeah.
But hot dogs, I will only eat. I only like the New York hot dogs.
What's in
Old fat, like, are they skin on wieners? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of case are we talking about here?
Yeah,
like
like
a skin
the-
on?
They snap.
Yep. Okay. All right.
So,
like a blister?
All right.
so all the hot dog wagons in New York, all the cars have Sabret brand hot dogs.
Okay.
Dirty water.
Yeah.
Have to be. Has to be. That's part of the experience.
It's like
That's
fry
part of the
oil.
flavor.
You never change it.
No.
No, it's the best. It's
just
like
keeps
seasoning
getting
your Blackstone,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
but you can't get those here.
Can you get your bun dipped in the water?
I don't know. I never asked.
That would
Ooh.
be so gross.
But that's
Just saying.
how the hot dog eating contest guys do it.
Right.
Yeah.
They dip the whole thing in water.
Yeah, because the bun goes down.
That's so disgusting.
It is. How does that man regularly eat 70 plus hot dogs?
I don't know.
Trains.
I've always wondered, like, what happens in the days following that event?
Crisis.
Sudden realization of your horrible life choices.
Yeah, I don't know if he like plugs up to a vacuum or something, but like you gotta get that shit out, right? It's one of two ways, and if you puke, you're out. So
Yucky.
yuck.
Every time it just comes to my mind where it's just like, who came up with this idea first? Like, who was that guy? And then next question is, who was the guy who was like, yeah, let's do that?
Well, I mean, think about it. People were like, "Gosh, I am tired of eating sheep." So like, what if we take their insides and put them in their other insides and cook it?
Haggis.
I don't know.
I think desperation
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
more than
Like, this is
boredom.
gross. How can I make it ungross?
Less gross.
Less gross.
No, ungross. Hot dogs are not gross. Chopped up pig parts, gross. Hot dogs, not gross.
Agree to disagree. Not a hot dog fan.
Boar's head cheese. How about that?
Yeah, no good. That's no good.
Sorry.
Boar's head good, head cheese no.
Anything that goes with brains or near the is served in the place where brains were, like, no.
It's not so much the parts that bother me. Like, don't get me wrong, that's bad. But the fact that it's just a loaf of gelatin full of said parts,
Right.
oof, that's the bad part.
Have you ever seen the show Alone?
Yeah.
Where they inevitably eat the fish head,
Yeah.
and they're always like
Sure.
gagging, because
I don't know, Japanese people do it all the time.
I don't know.
Trust you on that. I guess.
I mean, you get served. South America,
I mean,
Asia, you get served the whole freaking fish.
That's true. In
Mexico.
South Korea, I had
Apparently, like fish
7.
cheek is like
Oh yeah, you've never had walleye cheek?
no.
Oh yeah, no, that's like the only thing I'll eat on the walleye willingly.
Butt cheek.
No, like
I don't have butt cheeks.
fish cheeks. You just scoop them out. It's like a scallop.
I like scallop.
Yeah, it's walleye cheeks.
Is it flaky though?
No, it's denser.
Oh.
Yeah, like literally, you scoop it out and it comes out just like a scallop.
Really?
That's disgusting.
I
Oh,
mean,
delicious.
bacon wrapped scallops.
How big is the cheek?
I mean, the cheek,
Getting
it's
that out
not
of it.
big.
Yeah,
it is not
it's
big
not.
at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking like a 200.
quarter
16.
size at best, if
Yeah.
yeah.
It's delicious though.
Yeah. It's like when you're prepping it for other people, that's you just scoop that out, throw it in a hot pan. Scallop.
Okay. Trust you on that one.
Right? Take.
Which apparently we can't even eat fish from Minnesota anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
I still haven't read that, but
What?
I glossed over it. I mean, they basically are saying that because of the heavy metal
heavy
toxicity,
metals and PFAS and all that. Just,
anything over X amount of age, they don't recommend eating because it's just
yeah.
saturated with it. But
Interesting.
it's like
PFAS? Is it because a lot of the PFAS, or is it?
So, well,
Thanks,
3M had a debacle about how they were managing their PFAS waste a long time ago. I
Yeah.
think there used to be a location near Cottage Grove,
Yeah.
and that was the one, which I think affected Lake Elmo somehow pretty bad. But like lead and mercury are the big ones, like in the Great Lakes and stuff.
Well, I mean, you always hear about mercury, you know.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that it's like just keeps going up. You know.
So where do you get fish from to eat?
farm raised.
Farm raised.
That or so actually in my econ class I've been doing a lot of research on Greenland, and Greenland 8% of their GDP is the export from their
fish.
from their fishing
Really?
operations.
Huh.
Yeah. They send they send it everywhere.
They must manage it really well then.
They do. That's like because that is one of their only sources of income. They
Protect
take
it,
care of
sure.
it pretty fiercely.
Because like I grew up on Long Island, New York, and it was huge fishing economy on Long Island, but they just overfished it. And,
Yeah.
and it couldn't.
Crapped out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just finished. Striped bass and
That's crazy. I mean,
fish. It was just
generations probably were doing it, and then it's like,
Oh yeah.
now what?
it was your dream. You had a fishing boat and you go out on the water and you load
Get
up,
your haul, come back to the marina, and
right?
sell
they-
it right there.
They
Just
ran
like
on
the,
into that, in our lifetime, right? The up in Red Lake, because they were netting out the walleyes and selling the walleyes.
yeah.
They actually stopped.
But that was a thing between the tribes up there too,
Yeah.
wasn't it? So
Yeah, well, and that was the thing, is then it just had to become, managed.
which is why for I think a number of years
You couldn't.
you couldn't.
Nope.
Tribal folk
Yeah.
could still net, but you couldn't fish it for walleye.
Yeah.
Or you couldn't keep walleye.
Couldn't
out of
keep.
there.
Yep, it was all catch and release.
Yeah.
They since have gotten a lot more lax on that, but.
Is that only up north, or is that all municipal lakes?
There was a big.
It was a really big deal.
Tribal
Lake.
thing?
Yeah, well, because there was a fishery that was one of the things that they specialized in was walleye.
Sure.
Well, and if you're ever on Mille Lacs, you got to be careful. Not Mille Lacs. Yeah, Mille Lacs. You got to be careful for the. No, what lake am I thinking of with the wild rice?
Yeah, leech.
Leech, thank you. Yeah, if you're up on Leech Lake, you can actually get fined for disturbing the wild rice.
Yeah, the rice beds.
Yeah,
Wow, where are the rice?
because wild
beds?
rice is protected.
Yeah,
And I guess I'm thinking like a rice bed. What does that look like? Is it
I mean, it's
like on the shores of lakes or like where?
yeah. I mean, if you
can't
think
picture
of
that.
Vietnam, right, and all the
Right,
rice
the
paddies
rice.
that they were fighting in
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it looks like reeds coming up out of the water.
It's like a cat. At a distance, it
not
just
that
looks like
dense.
cats, like a thin bed of
Yeah.
cattails.
Really?
And it's not always like right against the shore. You can
No,
actually
yeah,
have
you
it
can get it.
growing out in
And
the,
that's what I was wondering. Can
Yeah.
you have it like
Yeah.
how does that grow? Like how do they?
it's just naturally.
yeah.
Wow,
And
that's
then
so cool.
they-
It's one of those things that you can't like. It doesn't matter how wet the soil is, obviously, because they're still just pulling nutrients from the ground and they just grow up out of the water.
That's so cool. I mean, you always hear about Minnesota and wild rice, you know.
And there's very, very few like commercial harvesting licenses.
Sure.
Yeah, because
'Cause-
most of that's done tribally too.
Yeah, well, and that was one of the ways they regulated it was like to harvest it, you had to harvest it traditionally.
Really?
It's like
And so,
you go in a
like, you
canoe and you whack
By
these
hand.
stocks,
Yeah,
and
you've
then
got
it just
2
falls into your
sticks.
boat.
The one stick you
Yeah.
pull it over your canoe, and,
one-
the other one you just hit it,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
it falls off.
That's really cool, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was a veteran, she was in the Marine Corps, Annie. I don't know if you remember Annie. Annie, she came and sang.
Sounds super familiar.
Really good singing voice, but they invited us up to their place on Leech Lake, and she was obviously a member of the tribes.
Yeah,
Pulled walleye and wild rice right out of
yeah.
there and cooked it for lunch, and they're like,
Wow.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
We need dinner, we go get some rice and some
Yeah,
fish.
that's awesome.
I wonder
so
how
cool.
sustainable that is, you know.
I mean, for a tribe, I would think very. But then you get all the people from the Twin Cities that go up there because they know it's good walleye fishing. And,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, and a big thing too was like the bigger boats, the more people trying to build on the shoreline. You're disturbing the shoreline.
disturbs it. all-
Yeah.
Yeah, then you lose out a lot of that. And everybody wants to be on like the river inlets and stuff, and that's where it's the densest. And so yeah, you end up,
Humans are terrible.
yeah. Well, just
We really are just an invasive species if you think about it.
Right.
there was a Starship Troopers reference in there somewhere.
Rico's Roughnecks.
Great movie. Brutal.
Well, we've solved none of the world's problems.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Not a one.
Got a lot off our chest, though.
Yeah,
I think we made our worlds a little brighter.
mine is.
Oh,
Yeah, I chatting the day away.
yeah. Started with Tom's Bubbles.
Artemis
End with
Artemis and Armageddon to Flounder and
Fundo.
Fundo.
Flounder. We used to catch flounder in the Atlantic Ocean.
Did
Those
you
are
really?
ugly fish. I had no idea.
Flounder are
They're-
nasty,
They're
dude.
very ugly.
Yeah.
They got an eyeball on their foreheads, on the top of their heads.
Halibut.
Halibut, yeah.
Halibut are just
Along the same, but halibut's delicious.
delicious.
Dumblicious.
Yeah. Super weird to catch because you're just pulling
Pulling
a
up a
door.
door. Yeah, door. Yeah, well, they're flat. So you're
flat.
trying to go,
Oh
trying to
my
bring
God.
this up instead of some fish, you know.
Sure.
And they don't like fight.
No,
really.
they just- it's dead
sit.
weight.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know, a small one's like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Man, they are just ugly, though.
Hey, one thing I do want to do on my bucket list is deep sea fishing.
Yep. same.
Yeah.
But boys. As I look around the table,
So next quarterly staff meeting, deep sea fishing.
although if we do want to just work our way up to it, I have only fished 2 of the Great Lakes. I need to check off the other 3. So
Yeah,
I mean, you could fish St. Clair out of New York, which is technically part of Erie, I think. Lake St. Clair, is that part of Lake Erie?
I don't know.
I don't know, something like that.
what kind of, like, what's the biggest fish you could pull out of, like, a Great Lake? I mean, sturgeon?
Sturgeon, yeah, there are sturgeon in the Great Lakes. I caught probably a 20-pound brown trout out of Lake Superior and probably a 25, 30-pound salmon out of Lake Michigan.
Any trouser trout up there?
You know, I didn't see any. But Lake Erie is supposed to be really good for smallmouth.
That still sounds like a joke.
Ontario, Huron, Erie. Yeah, those are the 3 that I need yet.
What about Michigan?
I've done Michigan.
Oh, you've done
Yeah,
Michigan.
I've done Michigan.
How many are there? Okay.
5.
5.
Caught a lot of salmon on Lake Michigan. And then 1 trout on Superior.
What's a fish that's like on your bucket list that you want to catch?
Something
that's
with a
really
sharp
hard.
nose, whether it's a billfish or sailfish or something. Marlin.
Gar.
Not even a gar. No. Just something out of the ocean that's got a really pointy nose.
Can you imagine
Dolphin.
having the thing hooked, but it's like a half a mile behind
Away
the boat,
from you? Yeah.
jumping out of
Yeah.
the and like you're connected to it?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's freaking wild.
And it's weaponized.
Well, yeah, he gets close to the boat and jumps out of the water and gores the guy that's trying to help you land it. Like,
Better him than me.
and all 600,
what I pay him
700
for.
pounds of it.
yeah. Or an absolutely massive tuna, like a
Yeah.
1,200-pound bluefin tuna, just a freaking
Big
behemoth.
payday then too. I mean,
yeah.
right?
That's what's insane to me is that tuna are that heavy.
Yeah.
Like, I did not realize that until it was actually not that long ago. Like, you can get tuna up to a ton.
Yeah. How do they fit in that little
One
can?
fish. Yeah, they come in tiny cans, little pouches.
I just seen a thing where tuna fishermen with rod and reel will chase commercial fishing boats that are netting,
Sure.
and the little fish escape,
Yeah.
and the tuna follow.
Yeah, and they'll eat that.
Yeah, and they'll bite your hook. That's how you catch them.
That's cool.
And it's like,
We should do that.
Goliath grouper.
Oh, a
I don't know,
grouper.
just something massive, and then something like super sporty. Tarpon's up there too.
a mako.
I don't really know if I want to catch a shark. I think I'd be petrified. Like, F that. That's a great white.
Right?
Or a hammerhead.
Pull
The muskie was enough. The muskie was enough.
I was gonna say
That's enough teeth.
I've had good sized muskie come up and take a
Yeah.
perch off my line, and I'm like, nope, that's big
That's
enough.
literally a freshwater shark.
Yeah.
I've done my I'm done.
Right down the street.
Yeah,
right.
right there.
This is incredible.
Oh, you can't even. I'm so ready to get out this year.
Yeah. Are we doing that first and last Friday?
It'll be some sort of combination of days.
The conversations are popping up.
I
It's
know. That's
exciting.
what Amos said this morning.
Summer's coming.
So with that being said, if you ever do want to go out with me, you just need a fishing license. I'll take care of the rest. 100% disabled veterans.
That's awesome.
Fax your form over to the Minnesota DNR. They'll send you a nice permanent angling
It's
license in the mail.
permanent
Yeah,
then.
100% is permanent.
And
angling.
small game.
And small game, and 1 free deer license a year.
Small game.
Rabbits, pheasants,
Okay. Not
upland.
squirrels.
If you think, yes, squirrels.
squirrels.
Squirrels count.
They're protected by me.
I did see an abundance of black squirrels, and I almost shot one, but then I was like, I can't, James, I can't.
Dude, I'd be so sad.
Dude, I'm talking like every other tree had a freaking black squirrel, and I was like, I've
I don't
never
know,
seen so
black
many
squirrel.
black
You
squirrels.
haven't.
It was like one of the ones with the little fuzzy ears too on top, little really furry ones.
Okay, I had squirrel
Because-
friends, all right?
All right. Well, apparently I'm learning some
You
things.
could put a squeaker in it, and throw it for the dogs.
I named them.
Named your squirrels.
Yeah, I was lonely. They would knock on my bedroom.
Well, here we are now, though, right? We can put that behind us. I'll feed you some squirrel stew. We'll get over it. It'll be fine.
Yep.
No.
Nope.
So you'll eat walleye cheek, but
Yeah.
not squirrel.
I don't know how to explain what it is that makes my brain say I will eat that and I will not eat that. The list of things that I will not eat are usually because I've tried it once and I didn't enjoy it. Right? Like I won't eat porcupine.
What if it wasn't
Had that,
cooked right?
terrible.
What if it just wasn't cooked right?
Porcupine.
Yeah.
I mean, porcupine's a 2-in-1. You eat your meal, you pick your teeth out with a toothpick. It's
No, they taste like garbage. They taste like rotten nuts.
raccoon. I bet raccoon tastes like shit.
Haven't had the opportunity to eat raccoon.
You gotta cook the rabies out, don't you?
Boil the hell out of it. You're gonna hold it.
Hey, do you know why NASA has never sent a duck to space?
Oh boy.
I'm afraid you're going to tell us.
Because the bill would be astronomical.
Oh my god. And
note.
scene.
Figured I'd bring it all back around.
Well, it was good chatting with you, gentlemen.
If you listen to this
Loose
whole
term.
thing, I'm sorry.
If you're still listening, you got problems.
Hey, but you know, there's a group of guys who also have problems, and
And this is it. This is how you solve them,
Yeah.
right? This is how you solve them.
Yeah.
Just talk nonsense with the homies.
There we go. All right.
You can call us, you can text us. We're on the website place, which is called the internet,
Interwebs.
and a bunch of numbers,
VPNs.
letters.
Everythirdsaturday.org.
That's it. 952-356-5116. That'll get you right to James at the front desk. He'll answer it and
That's me.
put you through to who you need. Unless you just need him. Then you just
Ask
call.
him about his squirrels.
yeah, squirrels.
They're protected. They're protected by me.
And if you'd like to support us, you can text HOPE to 952-234-7234.
And our gala's coming up. So if you don't have your ticket, I think there's only like 10 left or 12 or
Yeah.
so it's very
It
few.
was 10.
Very few. So hop on that.
So
It's a good time.
April 24th.
Good time.
Fancy
At
dress.
Paulson Ballroom.
That's right.
fancy. Black, silver, and blue.
Nothing special about
Well,
that.
it doesn't have to be fancy though.
No, it
You
does
wear-
not.
You can wear pajamas, you can wear a tuxedo. Don't matter.
Pajama tuxedo.
Pajama Tito. Tito
Tuxamo.
tuxedo? I don't know. All right. Anyway.
Whoa,
Anyway.
that got dark for a minute.
Canadian tuxedo. It's all blue. Done.
Leash.
All right.
Dark side of the moon.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Optimus
Yep,
Prime.
that's all we got.
Bye.